Alright. I know I'm a little late with that one. It came out a while ago. But today we're reacting to, I was about to say Tove. Period. I don't even know how to pronounce her, well, the real pronunciation of her name. Nah. Tove, as we commonly call her, new song that came out a couple of weeks ago called Borderline, and it comes with the music video. It's interesting how this song is not necessarily a song from like a deluxe version of her album Dirt Femme that just came out recently or a couple of months ago, but it does keep the same aesthetics and visuals and feel and vibe from the album. So I don't know if it's a different strategy or a different approach to the whole thing, because I learned that this song was not only co-written with Dua Lipa, it was co-written in the same times as Cool, and that was all before Future Nostalgia came out by Dua Lipa. So this is not a new song. It's something that's been done for a while now, but it only came out a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure exactly how this works out, but it is cool. I gotta admit, it's really, really cool when artistry takes over the business side of things of music. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay.
In the magic
okay, definitely groovy bass, almost disco-esque leaning to type of song. I definitely see it, like it definitely is within the lines of Future Nostalgia and many of the songs that were made for that album. It technically still fits with her previous album that she came out with. I don't know what else to say, but I like it. Like it's groovy, it's catchy, the melody is really nice, vocal melody specifically. I like to feel my bones when they crash into my heart. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's that tug of war, like pushing to the limits type of song about love and the intensity of emotions that you can feel from being in the happiest and on top of the world when it's going so well, and then feeling the worst and you're about to die when it's at its worst.
I like to feel my bones when they crash into my heart. I like the taste of blood. I don't know what to do, but our madness is beautiful. I cross my heart and hope to die.
Personally, I really, really like the song. I see why it didn't make it to Dirt Femme, because Tove's album was a little more raunchy, a little more daring, and this feels a little more traditional pop, which I see why it would have fit on Future Nostalgia. But even on Future Nostalgia, I think it would have been a deluxe track, because it doesn't, and I mean, I love the song, don't get me wrong, I know this is going to be controversial and all the fans are going to be after me, but I feel the song is a little too, in the lyrics, a little too, I want to say generic, but it's not that it's generic. It's less specific to a concept or to a theme. I see why it wasn't the #1 option. I'm gonna say it again, in my defense, I love the song, I love the production, I feel like it's super catchy, but I see why it was put on the side. Had the lyrics been maybe rewritten a little bit to have a little more of a concept, it probably would have changed my mind about this. But I think what's really cool is that it is probably the type of song that is there to enable the visuals to take all of the place and all of the space. That's what the purpose is of that song. There is probably something very specific in mind that Tove probably had and was able to put in motion picture instead of words, and let the music video become more of a movie, with this being more of a soundtrack to the movie instead of a music video. So I haven't jumped into the music video yet. I'm curious to see if that's going to translate well. That is my opinion of the song. Like it, but I understand why it didn't make it to the albums, either Future Nostalgia or Dirt Femme. By the way, I have loved her project. Like, I know I said it before, but Dirt Fam was really, really good. There are definitely a few standout tracks to me on that album. The visuals have been amazing. I remember all the teasers and the promo she was doing on social media and all the little videos that she had that were all fit the same theme. Honestly, I love Tove Lo for her ability to have those visions. And I wish I would have seen her live in concert, and I did not know she was coming to Montreal, and I missed it. Okay, Crash Dummy.
I like to feel my bones when they crash into my heart.
Fitting.
Hold on till I'm making it right. No one to look like you.
It is so symbolic of like falling in love or finding your crush or meeting somebody for the first time and being all like love struck.
I can change.
Oh,
That's one more lie.
when did that happen?
Borderline.
What is going on?
I like to push you to the edge as long as you
Tove Lo really had an obsession with inanimate objects. And I say inanimate because technically they're objects and not like living people. But I remember in the first video for No One Dies From Love, and this time around it's a crash test dummy. But I love her commitment to the vision and the theme of it all. Like, the shots are similar between the music videos. The color palettes are very similar as well. She created a whole environment around that idea. She created a whole world around it. And I applaud her for her commitment, because there are so many different artists that kind of do like spontaneous things for like different songs, and to create a whole world is really cool to see and to keep up with.
I cross my heart and hope to die.
Oh, that explains the first scene that we saw. Oh, and was that not the robot? Huh. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know how far along Tove Lo is on her tour, but maybe the timing of the release of that song and music video was a way to kind of have more content and have a reason to go back to the media, because usually, like, I don't know, to me it's second nature because I work in marketing, but in the music industry, the media, like magazines and radio stations and all the interviews for whatever media or whatever company you might think of, they usually have like people that work in their marketing department, and then they are contacted by, or they contact PR teams that are attributed to the different artists who have different projects. And long story short, those teams talk whenever, especially, artists have like some news to share or something to announce, or a new product, quote unquote product, because I'm talking about albums, singles, etc., music videos as well. So maybe it was a great way for Tove Lo to have content that she was able to share, have a certain degree of relevancy in the media in the moment, to be able to talk about her tour more, because when it comes to tour, usually it's commercialized and like there's a lot of press around it when it's originally announced, and maybe when you're in the city where you are performing at. But in between, especially if like ticket sales are either not going well, or you opened up new dates as a way to bring back the tour, she might have decided to release a song and music video so that she could have more press and then have a reason to talk about the tour. You see what I'm thinking? This is something that is a common practice in the industry. Lo and behold, we have this, and I'm very satisfied with it. I love watching her stuff. It's great to see. It's creative, it's out of the box, it's very symbolic, and honestly, great job. I like the song and the music video, as weird as it may seem for those who are not used to it. Love you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want. I have something at the door that I have to pick up. Hope you like the video, and I'll see you next time.